All right, Ford in their infinite wisdom put the fuel relay, which is that pin there, is internal. So you got to tear that whole thing apart to change the fuel relay. I don't mess with taking these apart. Customer bought another one. I just transferred all the fuses over. You got to change this out for that fuel relay. These can be taken apart. They rebuild them. I just, with all the connections in there, I'm not going to mess with it. They're not too bad. Everything, you ain't got to keep track of your plugs. They only plug in certain, you can't put this plug where this one goes. They're all different, so they only fit where they go. Hardest one to get to is the main cable line, which goes on this stud, and that's back here. But you got to get that off, and there's only one bolt holding the fuse box in, is right here. But and then all these just plug in. There's a couple add-ons here, so we got to put this back in. It's not too bad. I think we're half hour into it, and this was the most time-consuming part, is transferring all the fuses over. This is on a Ford Expedition. Most Fords, though, like I said, it's internal fuel relay, and this is designed to come apart, but it's soldered. I don't know if you'll see that. There's a circuit board in there. You gotta melt the solder, change the relay, resolder it, and you can see inside all the relays that are down in there. And it's a big circuit board. I told them I just don't mess with that. I think this was $180 for a free fur board, and so that's what we're putting in. Common thing on Fords, because so if you ever have to test it, you test it off. Let me see if I can find the plug quick. These are your test wires right here. You need power coming out on this green and yellow. Right there. If you don't have power coming out, you should have power on this blue one. So if you got power on that, but when the key's on, you have no power coming out of this green and yellow, that means your fuel relay in the circuit board shot. You can jump it from the blue to the green, run a jumper wire to get you home. I don't know if you could run that long term, what issues it would cause or anything, but that's what we did. I just peeled back the insulation. We ran a jumper wire across these two, because this is keyed. You won't have power here if you're on this blue wire if your key's not on. So as soon as you turn key on, this power, so we just jumped it so he could get it home versus where it was sitting. But that's all you got to do to jump it. I'll retape these wires up now and get the fuse box back in. All right, y'all have a good day.